do sit. Sit first. Sit. Good, sit. I went to our local hospital and I asked about therapy dogs, and they said that they only use certified therapy dogs from the Good Dog Foundation. And I said, fine. I looked it up. I found out all about it, and took Willoughby. He was probably about 6 months old at the time, 5 months old. We went for an evaluation, and believe it or not, he passed with flying colors. And then we took the course, and he was still such a young puppy. And she said, we just got to keep a little extra eye on him and make sure that there's no jumping or any of the craziness. And I don't know why or how, but when he gets in therapy mode, when I say we have to go to work, he's a different dog. We also visit a facility that's drug rehab and psychiatric. And there's a couple different sections there that we go to. And one of the sections we went to one day, and it's a room that's kind of a U-shape. And in the corner, I noticed that there was a gentleman there who was having a really bad day. I noticed they kept putting cold compresses on him, and he was crying, and he was shaking, and all the other people were sitting on the floor and playing with Willie, and I kept noticing him, and I can see Willoughby was looking at him, but I didn't want to interfere in any way. And then after a while they came in and they were taking his vitals, and they were very concerned, and we just let everybody else play with him. And I asked a staff member if they wanted us to move to a different area to give him his privacy. And they said, no, everything is fine. And then after a while, they said, why don't you bring Willoughby over here? And Willoughby just went right over there, sat next to him, let him pet him. And I said, feel free to play with Willie. And we started to talk, and he said he had a small dog. And I can see that he wasn't sweating anymore. The cold compresses weren't necessary. They took the blanket off of him because he was sweating and shivering. And I could just see the transformation, and it was absolutely miraculous. And then they came in again and took his vitals, which was still not great. And we were busy with other people at times, but he was playing with him, and he started to say, I'm feeling better. Then our time was up because we can only stay an hour. So we went to leave, and the doctor came and took him outside in the hall and was hooking him up to take his blood pressure and temperature and all that. And I said, would you like one last pet with Willoughby before we leave? And the doctor laughed and said that would be great. And they did. They took his vitals, and the doctor looked at me and he said, I can't believe the change in him. And this big light went on, and it was that's why we do this. That's so great that this is what a dog can do for people. And I love it.